Good evening, everybody. Let me make sure everything is going live here. My name's Joan. I am from Just Between Friends North Bay, and I am coming to you to talk about our tagging kit. So, we are 5 weeks out from our drop off at our fall event. Today is Tuesday, August 26th, and drop off starts on Tuesday, August or September 30th. So we have 5 weeks to get ready for our fall event. Um, so I thought it would be helpful to go through. Let's see. Sorry about this. Let's make sure that this is happening. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry about my dog too. Hey, no. Okay, so let's go through the tagging kit. Um, so I have a little bin. It's like a little $6 bin from Target that I have all of my tagging supplies in. So I'm gonna go through it with you because it's really easy to assemble, and you probably have a lot of it sitting around your house. So first off is clear tape. So this will be handy for putting tags onto items like toys or plastic. We're not going to use this for books, but you can use this on toys. You can use it on Ziploc bags. You can secure a Ziploc bag shut with your clear packing tape. We also need scissors. So we're going to cut our tags with these, trim some ribbon or string if we need to tie pieces together. I also have wipes. So good idea to give everything a last wipe down as you are preparing your items. Packing tape. So this is what we're going to use on books. This does not take off the covers of books, so we want to make sure we're using blue painter's tape or whatever color, but just make sure it's painter's tape so it's nice and gentle on those books. I have some Ziploc bags in lots of different sizes. So like the gallon size, maybe a little bit bigger for some of the larger toys. And you can get those even at the dollar store. We recommend taping them shut though, so that nothing gets lost as people are shopping your items at the sale. Okay, and then I have some zip ties. So again, if we're putting shoes together or toys, so you can use little tiny ones to put shoes together if they have the little tabs at the back of them, and then safety pins. So let's look at the safety pins because I have two different sizes. So I have size 3s. So these are great if you are tagging clothes to hangers because they will go around the hanger. And then I have size 2s to attach tags to clothes, or if you're pinning an outfit together, you could use these 2s, so you don't have to use the 3s for that. So save the 3s for the bigger jobs, like pinning clothes to hangers. All right, I have a magic eraser. Again, this is really good for shoes to get all the scuffs off of the bottoms of shoes. I have a Sharpie so that I can label my bins and my bags as I'm tagging so I know exactly what's in there. Let's see, what else do I have? Pens. And then, let's see, I have batteries because we want all of the items that you're bringing to work. So have some extra batteries set aside, and if the toy that you're tagging isn't working, put some new batteries in so that it's working when it comes to the event. Okay, and then last but not least, my tagging gun. So this is what a tagging gun looks like. If you don't have one, they're very easy to use. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them in our Amazon store. So there's a link in our bio or on our website to our Amazon store. And it has a link to all these items that you can need for your tagging. So that includes a tagging gun. And they're usually like $10 to $12. And they'll usually come with some of these barbs that just slide in. And this is what you can use to attach your tags to clothes. And it does speed it up a lot. You just have to use it correctly. And we're going to go over that in just a minute. Let's see. And I usually keep it in my box so it stays nice and clean and doesn't get tangled in anything. Okay, I think that's everything from my tagging kit. So you probably have some of that around your house. The only thing I probably don't have in there is like string. If I'm tying a tag to an item that's kind of like bulky or hard to put tape on, you could use string for that. All right, so let's get into the tagging gun. So I have a couple examples here. And I had a question about loading the tagging gun. So you might get this thing and have no idea how to put it together. So first of all, there's a cover on the actual needle part of it. So be careful, this is very sharp. I encourage people not to let it be sitting around where kids could get their hands on it. And then the tagging barbs will come separately. Let me actually show you what a fresh one looks like as my dog sits here and tries to protect me from whatever noise is happening outside. All right, so they come like this in little sheets. And let me see if I can actually take this one out of here. There, whoops, sorry. Okay, so starting fresh. So there'll be a little spot that looks like a cross on the top of your tagging gun, and you're gonna look for the part of your barbs that looks like that. Let's see if we can get a good shot of that. Okay, so down there at the bottom, and it's just gonna fit right through there into your tagging gun, and you're gonna squeeze it to get it started, and you'll see it shoot out in the needle. So what you want to do ideally is find the tag in the clothes. So our first option is using a tag in the garment. So it's a little skirt of my daughter's. It has a tag in it. So what I do is take the tag, take the needle of the tagging gun. I'll put a tag, my tag that I've printed, over the needle and then put it through the tag like that. And then I'll hold it on here, squeeze the tagging gun so it pops through. And then I like to hold this as I pull the needle back out so it doesn't pull it out. And that's it. And then our tag is attached. Okay, so that's our first option, is using the garment tag. And we do ask that tags are on the right-hand side of the garment. So it would be over here if you're looking at it. But if there is a garment tag, you can use that as the first option to get your tag on. So then I also have a shirt that doesn't have a tag, because as you know, a lot of brands, they don't put that tag in the back of the shirt. So there's no tag here that we can use. The information is just printed on the shirt. So our second option is using the inside seam of the shoulder. So we're going to turn it sort of inside out and find that nice seam on the inside. So this is the shirt, and then inside is the seam. Okay, so again, we're going to take the tag that we've printed, we're going to put it on top of the tagging gun, and then we'll put it through the inside seam. Same thing, squeeze it, pull it off, and now our tag will hang down on the front right of this garment. So right here. Okay, so that's our second option. All right, so let's say this garment has the inside seam really sewn down, so you can't pick it up. It's like flat. So we have some like that. Sometimes higher end athletic brands will be like that. So for a shirt, we're going to use the armpit sleeve. So there's usually like a 4-way seam at the bottom. Let's see if you can see that. Okay, so that will be our, see that little hole right in the middle? So that's our target, to get the tagging gun right in that little hole in the armpit. Okay, so those are the 3 options we have for tagging clothes with the tagging gun. So don't be afraid of the tagging gun, okay? It's very handy. Just make sure you always put the nice little safety guard over the needles so no one gets poked. So I definitely poked myself, and I don't want anybody else to get poked. Okay, so that's the tagging gun. All right, so we sort of skipped a step, right? So we need to print these tags. Your other supply that you need is a printer so that you can print tags, or you can use a printing store like Staples or Office Depot or your little local printer, you can download the tags as a PDF and then you can email it to him and they'll print it for you, which is easy. Or you can print it home and you just need cardstock. So any cardstock that's heavier than printer paper. So I just printed on regular paper just to give you an example. But we don't want this flimsy paper because the tags will rip really easily, especially if you've tagged the safety pins. And we don't want to lose any tags from their garments. So the cardstock will help keep the tags secure. So when you've done your tags, they'll come like this. They'll print out 9 to a page, and it has all the information on there that you need. So your consignor number, the item description, the QR code that we'll scan at the register, and then it'll have the price. And the star means that it's not going for half price. So these are our logo bags that we sell at the registers. So those won't go half price. So the half price sale, sorry. But that's what the tags will look like when you print them. You just cut them out and put them on, and that's it. Easy. All right, so that was our little demo of the tagging kit. And again, you can find these items probably around your house. You can definitely get them at the dollar store, most of them, probably everything except the tagging gun. Or you can go to our Amazon store. The link is in our bio and on our website under how to sell. And you can find everything there that you need. But definitely check your local hardware store too, support a local business. And just add any questions you have below in the comments, and I'd be happy to help. And again, we have 5 weeks, so let's do it. I'm also going to launch a tagging contest tomorrow morning, so stay tuned. We have a 3-day weekend coming up, so this will be a great opportunity to get a jump start on tagging so that September doesn't surprise you, because it does start in just a few days, which is crazy. But I'll be here to help. And there's lots of other consigners that would be very happy to answer your questions in our consignor group. All right. I hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing